In the vast wilderness of Africa, beneath a gray sky heavy with storm clouds, rain poured relentlessly on an old countryside road. Trees stood still under the weight of water, and the sound of thunder rumbled across the open plains. It was just another ordinary day for the emergency rescue team as their ambulance rumbled down the muddy trail, responding to a call from a nearby village. But then, something extraordinary happened. Through the sheets of rainfall, a golden figure emerged onto the road. The driver slammed the brakes. "Is that a lion?" one of the paramedics gasped. Indeed, it was a lion, a large, powerful male with a soaked mane clinging to his muscular frame. But instead of attacking or retreating, the lion stood firm, directly in front of the ambulance, refusing to move. The rescue team stayed frozen for a moment, unsure what to do. The lion looked right into the windshield, not with rage, but with desperation. Something was wrong. One of the medics whispered, "He's not here to harm us. He's trying to tell us something." As the team watched in awe, the lion began to slowly walk away, then stopped. He turned his head back, waiting, almost like he was asking them to follow. Heartbeats quickened. This wasn't just strange. It was unheard of. Trusting their instincts, the driver carefully followed at a distance. The lion led them off the road, down a small muddy track barely wide enough for the ambulance. Through the downpour and thick bush, they followed the lion deeper into the wild. After about 10 minutes of careful driving, they reached a clearing. And that's when they saw her. A woman, young, injured, and unconscious, lay beneath a twisted tree trunk that had collapsed during the storm. Her clothes were soaked, her leg trapped. The lion walked to her and sat down beside her protectively. One of the medics gasped, "Oh my God! This lion brought us to her." The team sprang into action. As they assessed the woman's condition, they realized she had been there for hours, perhaps since dawn. She was dehydrated, injured, but alive. The lion never left her side. Even as the team carefully lifted the tree trunk and began stabilizing her leg, the lion stayed a few feet away, watching silently, occasionally letting out low grunts. One of the medics recognized her. "That's Amara, the wildlife biologist. She worked on lion rehabilitation." The realization hit them hard. This wasn't just any lion. He must have known her. Amara had spent years working with abandoned cubs, feeding them, healing them, helping them return to the wild. Could this lion be one of them, grown up but never having forgotten the woman who saved his life? The lion's eyes never left her, as if he, too, feared losing her, as if he remembered every moment of kindness she once gave him. With Amara safely loaded into the ambulance, they turned to the lion. He didn't try to follow. He simply sat there, soaked, noble, and silent. As the ambulance drove away, the lion let out a deep, haunting roar. It echoed across the plains, a sound full of pain, but also love. One of the rescuers looked back through the window, tears in her eyes. "He didn't just wait for us. He saved her." Back at the clinic, Amara regained consciousness. Her first words were, "Is he safe?" "The lion. Rafiki." They nodded. "He waited until the very end. He never left you." Tears rolled down Amara's cheeks. She whispered, "He was just a cub when I found him, barely breathing. I didn't think he remembered me, but he did. Through instinct, through emotion, through the bond that broke the rules of nature. He remembered." Weeks passed, and Amara healed. She returned to the reserve, hoping to see him again. She waited days, then weeks, but Rafiki never came back. Until one morning, under a bright sun, she walked to the same clearing. There he was, not to beg, not to live with her, but just to sit quietly nearby. Two souls, one bond, forever changed. If you believe animals don't remember, don't love, think again. Rafiki didn't just remember. He rescued. Subscribe to Animal Survival Stories to hear more true tales of loyalty, love, and survival from the wild. Because every heartbeat in the wild has a story to tell.